Testing 1 2 3. Everybody can hear me? Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Alright, let's see. Alright, warning, the following video is meant for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. In other words, if you're a child, I don't know why you're watching this. You shouldn't be. So welcome back, everybody, to Orange Sky Gaming. Last time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we beat the game. That's right, but we're not done with the game. There's still one more thing that we have to take care of, and that would be the new additional story mode that they added back in 2020, Future Connected, which we are currently going through right now. Last time on Future Connected, we got introduced to two of Ricky's kids, and they're currently our party members, along with Melia and Shulk. And it's been a year since the events of the ending, and yeah, there's this Fog King that's taken over, what do you call it, fuck, I can't remember the name. The place where the High Entia lived. Alchemoth. And so right now we're going to go with this person who's a researcher to this certain place in order to figure out what the heck's going on. Before we get started, if you haven't already and you enjoy what you see here today, feel free to leave a follow here on Twitch, like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me over on Twitter to stay up to date for when I go live next. Let's get started. Now, one of the things that I did find out about in between episodes was this. I found one of these guys again since last episode. Who was going to join us as our fourth of the 12 no-pawns that we have to rescue for this whole entire no-pawn brigade bullshit. I haven't really done anything since last episode. I started a new game plus, I did that. But other than that, I haven't really done anything much else. Oh, fuck you, game. Fine. Oh, fucking come on. Let's use that, and then this. Oh yeah, and the only other thing that I did was I looked at a cutscene that we're gonna check out again here really quick soon. Yo! What the fuck, game? That felt like a waste. What? The fuck does that mean? Cast enabled devices. The fuck does that even mean? Never even heard of that shit. And that's how you attack everybody in one fell swoop. I want to get rid of these things right now first. Now we just gotta kill this thing. Excuse my throat. Feeling very fucking dry right now. Well then, I think I just killed everything in this room. Well, I guess it's not really a room, is it? But you get the idea, okay? Oh, I'm not even in the right area, really. That's funny. Oh, I didn't get to finish. Leave me alone. Go away. Now, this place I should have no issues getting the, I did not mean to do that, but okay. I'll take whatever the fuck I can get there. Ow, I'm dead. Okay, somebody save me. Yes! Alright, no problem, dude. Much appreciated. I don't know why I'm going down here. I just feel like going down here right now. Snareware. That's a silly fucking name. Could have sworn I've been down here before. But yeah, we're gonna have to come here later. What I do remember, though, is that we have a certain conversation that we can listen to. It's not here. Where was it then? I think it was this one. Yeah, it's up near here. Oh, yeah, I think we unlocked this. We did unlock this. The names for this shit is ridiculous. Here it is, all grown up.
Brother, sister pon. Hope they're not giving mama pon too much trouble buckets.
Trouble buckets. What do you... how do you name something like that?
Something the matter?
Keenan's been looking for you. Something about stubbing his toe?
Little pon never change. Nene will run back later and go, there.
You're a good sister, Nene. Or maybe more like a mum. By the way, what were you doing out here, Nene?
Nene been reminiscing about Frontier Village, tiny bit.
I see.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
That's where you were living before.
Yep, in Paz, Nene always adventure into Magna Forest with brother sister pon and climb trees every day.
I assume you were the responsible one then.
That silly question. Not pon boys, all good for nothing lazy boys.
I mean, considering your father...
Help take care of brother sister pon and dada pon all for long.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to finish that statement.
Dada pon, after he'd chosen for village hero pon and set off on great adventure with Mr. Show, house become total pigsty, hungry little pon underfoot everywhere.
Lower that just a little
I
bit.
had no idea. Wait, was this after Ricky joined us? So
Yes, that's literally...
Yep, before Nene became friends with Mr. Show and friends here, we actually met 1 year ago back in Frontier Village. Dada pon, stomach rumbly. Dada pon, need food. Dada pon, give grub.
That's right, that's right. I do remember this. I do remember that shit.
You're kidding. I'm sorry. I feel kind of bad about this now. Though, in my defense, you've really grown. It's almost like you're a whole different Noppon.
In Noppon biology, age between 10 and 15 often experience growth spurt. That why, when compare Nene now and Nene 1 year ago, it not too surprising if not realize they the same person.
It's still quite a surprise.
Yeah, you grew a lot in 1 year.
That much in a single year.
Now Mr. Shog can rely on post-growth spurt Nene more than ever.
We can always count on Noppon. Us Homs could learn a lot from you.
I'm not sure about that. Let's not go that far.
But Nene have these moments lately when get teeny bit lonely. Poor Hum Hum. Mr. Shog, such chowhound.
I don't think that was me.
Yeah, I think that was you.
Prepare some grub, too sweet. Now, Mr. Shog, go call Kino and Miss Melia and tell to wash out.
Really, that's...
Fine then.
grown up for always taking care of Kino. But really,
Yeah, she's just a kid trying to play grown up.
no wonder she's lonely.
Mr. Shog, something happened? Tell me too rumbly to move, or what?
Wait, I've got it.
Mama?
I'll round up all the others. Then after, we can all chip in with a meal. It'll be more fun that way.
Mr. Shog would not say no.
I just felt like I had to save that moment for you guys, you know? Like, especially now that all of these are voiced, it's like, I feel more guilty not letting you guys see these things. Whereas before it was like, okay, all you'd have to hear was my dumbass voice trying to replicate theirs. It would be like really annoying. There's another red one over here. High lightning. Alright, so we're missing one part, one vegetable, 2 animals, and 3 strange things. And then we will have everything unlocked in the Collectopedia for Future Connected. So that's going to be good. L5, Hyantia, Feathers, and Alchemoth. Okay. Never mind, I forgot that there's a whole entire other section right here in Alchemoth. Okay, well, then again, this isn't gonna look like... That doesn't look like it's gonna take that long either, so... Yeah, I still remember going into this place after, the events of Chapter 17. Well, not after the events, but before the events of Chapter 17. Man, this place turned completely different during that time. The place was just covered in Hyantia, like, everywhere. Well, not Hyantia exactly, but, you know what I mean. Oh, there's... Oh, yeah, that's right. This was all for him and his, And for him to join us. I remember now. Welcome to the team. Number 5. Okay, finally, we unlocked the ability to use that, special fucking move. Holy shit. It took so long, but we finally did it. That makes me feel good. Oh, no, 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 not you again. Alright, let's see where we gotta go for the main storyline now. Looks like we gotta go this way. I don't know why I'm so itchy. An acid Upa. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Ooh, is that finally one of them? No, we've already gotten the Blade Bird. God damn it. I thought we found it for a second. But we didn't. I do like the new Monato's look. I'll say that much. It looks really interesting. Alright, so it looks like we're going across here now. And if only I knew how to get up there, then maybe we could get another one of those Nopon on our team. But oh well. Yeah, actually that we would be halfway through with all the Nopon here. Come on. Damn it, he just had to explode himself. He just couldn't just stay alive for like just a little bit more time. Not even a little. Oh well. Ah, there's another one. Zen's Thoroughfare. Interesting name. Alright, what do you want me to do? Defeat the Chromars in the vicinity of Zen's Thoroughfare. Okay. And what do you want me to do? Huh? Hey, could I get a look at that ID tag you've got there? Yeah, I knew. I recognize it. It's my brother's. There's no mistaking it. Would you mind giving it to me? Okay, well, I guess I have to... You know, when we were evacuating the capital, it was him that drew the monsters off to buy us enough time to escape. If it wasn't for him, he'd never have made it as far as Grandel. He was our savior. He really was. Afterwards, he must have learned somehow that the Somnivore Lexus could be found at Sultanar Seal Island. I'm certain he went there to remove the beast and secure the path for anyone coming from Alchemos after us. Hey, by the way, my brother also had this bangle that was a family heirloom. You haven't found that too, have you? You haven't? That's a shame. Last I saw him, he was heading from Buru Plaza towards Cinnabar Plateau. I've already searched between Cinnabar Plateau and here, but found nothing. If you were willing to help, could you look for the bangle on the plateau beyond? I'd be most thankful if you brought me it. I will fight these 3 Chromar. Yes! You know what's so funny is that everybody is still doing that, even though I haven't... Oh yeah, let's try this, actually. I haven't done it yet. Area attack plus major damage to one enemy. Area attack with daze and strength down. Area attack, heal and debuff immunity. Let's do major damage. Oh, I didn't get to... It's too fast. That's cute. That was pretty cool, though. I do like how there is like the different options. But now you have to join us, my friends. Where the fuck did you go? Oh, well, I guess I gotta go all the way to the end of Zen's Thoroughfare first. Thanks, game. You know what's funny is I kind of want to attack more enemies because... Well, you know. Let's see, can I do this one yet? I don't think I will be able to, but we'll see. Yeah, not yet. And there. There we go, I'll encourage you guys. That's better. That's 10 times better than I did last time, which is already an improvement on every scale. Welcome to the Sky Bridge. And Teelan's laboratory. Let's see what Teelan has to say.
How many times have I told you, you do not go there alone?
But I really needed that material.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, hi, Tyrea.
If something happened to you, we would lose everything.
Tyrea?
Melia!
Huh? Wait a second. You know Melia, big sis?
Oh, they're sisters?
Big sis.
I mean, that brother and sister? Oh my god, that's... that's hilariously... Oh god, that's awkward.
Right. That explains how you came to the capital just in time to save Keelan's skin.
Sorry.
Sorry for the trouble. Truly. Although I am glad you were there.
Yeah, you really helped me out, Shulk, Miss Melia. And you too, Kino, Nene.
I cannot believe we're saying thank you to no pawns, but...
Didn't expect to see you here. Helping Teelan.
I'm such a piece of shit to these guys. I can't help it, okay?
She's changed.
Keelan, I'm going outside for a bit to get some air.
Got it.
If you're surprised to see her, I'm not.
You all knew Big Sis Tyrea? How'd you meet each other?
Well, that's because Tyrea and I share an older brother.
Huh? Does that mean you and her are sisters then?
Sisters?
Sort of.
No. It's rather more complicated. But sisters we are not.
Well, still, that means you know her from way back. What was she like? I've only known her here, in this place, so I gotta wonder how she was before.
She was...
Yeah, let's not go into that.
She was strong. Both in body and in her conviction for doing what she thought was right.
Wow! Pretty much the same as how she is now. When it comes to our research, she's even more committed than I am.
So she has not forgotten her mother.
Tyrea meet?
Yeah, that's apparently what that whole entire side quest was about,
Trip to Alchemoth, like today.
that you didn't get to see.
No. At the time, everyone was still living there.
Before the Fog King showed up.
Yeah, and then after we all escaped, I was
That's all I have to say about that.
So Tyrea brought me here for safety.
One moment. Teelan, was your father not still around?
My father was killed by the Fog King.
Is that so? I'm sorry.
Oh shit, that's fucked.
Teelan just like Kino. Brave little pun. I think I'll get some air too.
Go ahead. I've still got things to ask Teelan, so I'll stay with him.
Good, thank you. Shan't be long. Miss Melly, Kino go too. Kino, please read room.
Yeah, come on, man.
Tyrea,
Of all the people to meet out here,
how
I know.
did you...
pure chance. After everything, I wandered aimlessly looking for somewhere to die. Then, at some point, I landed here.
So then, you were here all along?
That's right. And so, when the capital fell here, I thought Mother had finally granted me my boon.
But it was full of Telethia, and survivors cast adrift. Not to mention the Fog King.
Yeah, that shit's
He'd be the one to
not the
end it.
best.
Or so I thought. Until fate had me save Teelan, and death ceased to be an option.
Your mother, she did not grant you a dying place. She gave you our future by crossing your path with Teelan.
My helping with Teelan's research is a simple matter of give and take.
If you really believed that, you would not have treated him half so warmly. I can tell that when you look at Teelan, you see family. Even if it was once transactional, his research concerns the future of our race. That fact remains.
The future of the High Entia, huh? And what about you?
Me?
You must have heard. Our brethren in their suffering.
Yeah, that's gotta fucking hurt.
You are the
I mean, that already does hurt, man, but shit.
princess, war or noble? No. Empress now. What will you do about the future of our race?
I have not planned that far ahead. However, I know enough to realize what I must do right now.
I hope to see it. This future you will build for us. And when I do, I hope I'll be able to accept what I now am.
I hope that you can. Because you, for a long time, you really didn't.
Empress Melia, so you are ready to lead us after all. It shall be my privilege to clear the stones from your path.
Galgar, what are you planning, bruh?
Miss Belly, you here?
Did you learn anything from Teelan?
A little. He said that for all the details, we ought to talk to Radzum in Grandel.
Meeting should be no problem. Teelan say he sent word to guard at Grandel ramparts to let friends through.
Grandel Ramparts, huh?
Before we visit this Radzum, I have something I wish to discuss with you all.
What is matter now?
Yeah, what's the matter?
The High Entia who live here now have lost all hope for the future. I have a duty.
That is true.
As the Imperial successor, I must safeguard their future. This will sound selfish, I know, but will you stand with me?
Of course I will, Melia.
Kino too. And also Nene.
It means a lot to me. Right. Off to Grandel we go.
Yep, off to Grandel. But first, I have a goddamn Nopon to speak to. My least favorite creatures, but at least in the Xenoblade universe, I'm not a big fan of them because I've seen things like them that talk this way, and every time that I hear it, I'm just like, can you please not?
Miss Tyrea seem like difficult sort of person to deal with.
Difficult, huh? Maybe so, but she's still far more mellow than before.
You can say that shit again.
And Miss Tyrea know each other from where?
Well, it's a little complicated to explain.
Complicated how?
I'm just not quite sure where to begin. For one, Tyrea and I had never met until 1 year ago.
How's it too far apart, or
I was not allowed to venture outside. Moreover, I never even knew of her existence. She, on the other hand, seemed to know about me. We never met because work had been busy.
but how Miss Melia never know of? If sisters, then of course should know.
That's true. How can I explain this? Tyrea and
Yeah.
I have separate parents. Different fathers and different mothers, both.
Meme, in same boat as Nene and Kino then.
Just like you and Kino, Tyrea and I are not related by blood. But we had a half-brother with whom we shared a parent each.
Half brother?
A half-brother.
No parents in common, but a brother we are both related to. Therefore, Tyrea and I are not exactly complete strangers.
Meme, brain of Nene's starting to melt.
I'm sorry. I did say it's complicated.
It's really not that complicated. She's essentially your cousin,
Both have same brother.
if I'm understanding that
Why
correctly.
can't be one family together?
Our parents being different, I and Tyrea have led very different lives. We never even met, let alone behaved as a family. Neither knows how to relate to the other, and so we struggle on.
It sounds like Miss Melia and Miss Tyrea both feeling more like Kino.
How do you mean?
Fair enough.
Kino also not taught to anyone at first. Very hidey shy.
I don't think I'd call myself or Tyrea
Actually, yeah, that's a little bit too little. That's not exactly what we put it.
But as can see for self, now Nene and Kino super best of friends.
Do tell, how did you two achieve that? Would you teach me the way, please?
Answer is clear as day. Nene prescribed lots of play.
Play.
Also, share of yummy snacks and sleep together in same bed. If do that, become family in wink of eye.
I'm not sure I can do that with Tyrea. Seems like a lot.
Yeah, I don't think that's the answer.
Patience is exhaust. Miss Melia want to be sisters with Miss Tyrea or not?
Yes. I would really like that, I think.
So, now is best and only chance. No time for hemmings and whorings.
Best and only. Perhaps you're right.
Okay, then now Miss Melia go and say, "Hey, Sister Bun, come play."
Right now. I need some time to compose myself.
Oh, if Miss Melia must, but have to promise to ask soon.
Yes, I will. One day very soon.
She's never gonna do it. Imagine she never does it. Oh god, that would be hilarious. I gotta go all the way back to here? Oh god. Well, good news is, at least we're getting something out of this, one way or another. I'm hoping that whatever other types of stuff that I'm looking for is all just kind of found in the area that I haven't been able to access, that's on the other side of that wall. And now you're attacking me. Great. And I just realized that Melia's still in my party. Actually, she was better off in it than out of it. Eat it!
Might need 3-course meal to recover.
I prepared myself for the worst.
Now join the party.
I will use my power to protect my friends.
And that's main cat. trendy leggings, whatever that is. Trendy, was that goggles or googles? I hope that said goggles. I'm not crazy. Yeah, I don't think I'm crazy. Now let's go do this side quest, and then we should keep moving. I see what we need. God dang it, you just had to do that shit. What is happening? Oh my god. These people fucking suck. Rip to the little bug. Oh, they're both level 66. That's going to be a problem, too. Bro, I'm not even facing you. Why are you using... Oh, okay. You're using it on... Okay. I feel like a moron now. Of course she would be using it on somebody else. Why the hell wouldn't she? Oh my god. Where did those two come from now? fuck! It's things like this that make me want to bash my head into the fucking microphone. How's it going, Munich? Yeah, fucking hell, am I right? Exactly. Exactly. Like... Now you've been stressed? Oh, that's gotta suck, man. Well, hopefully you can unwind for a little bit today, you know? They didn't even try to get me up. Alright, let's see. For some reason, the other two haven't come out. Don't know what that's about. Oh, wait, they did. They just, for some reason, did get attracted to it this time. That was weird. Oh, so you found the bangle. Yes, that's it. That's exactly it. It's almost happened, though. The bangle was decorated so gaudily to distract enemies. My brother must have thrown it at something as he fought. Thank you for retrieving it for me. I'll be the one to wear it proudly from now on. I can only hope it will remind me to be a protector of the people, just like my brother before me. The stream has been moving along very smoothly today. No buffering or anything. Well, that's good to hear, at least. Don't jinx it, though. That looks nice. Alright, let's see what's over here.
Greetings. We have heard from Teelan that a man called Radzim lives within these walls.
Ah, friends of Teelan's, are you? We've been expecting you. Go on, in you get.
You're letting us straight through.
Oh, okay.
You don't look particularly concerning, is all. These walls are imposing, but they aren't here for controlling foot traffic. They're to keep savage monsters from having themselves a rampage.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Most sensible. Well, we'll be going then.
Night, Kings. Sorry for time taking.
Alright, let's go. On to the other side. There's a giant... Oh, that must be the remains of Prison Islands. At least I would assume so, right? Yeah, because that looks like what Prison Island used to look like. God dang it, I was hoping that would be the last one. Oh, you know what I think it might be? It might be that I moved a bunch of the recordings that I had of the previous videos off into the other drive on the computer. So that might have had something to do with it.
Hi there.
Alright, looks like we need some kind of, yeah, high leaves and thick nectar.
Hi there.
Yeah, maybe that's why the buffering isn't as bad today. Because over the weekend I went ahead and I had to take this week's recordings and move it all over to the and install it and shit onto the computer before they all disappeared within the next week. Okay, interesting how the buffering was fixed by that. Yeah, I mean, I do remember when I had my laptop for the last few days that I did. It was getting filled with the... But thank you nonetheless. No problem. I didn't even really know that it was going to fix it. But I guess it does make sense since it, it was simply, how do I put it? Or it could just be that the internet's cooperating tonight. Let's put it that way. But when, because I used to use this laptop in order to record all my shit. Hence why the quality of shit that you see coming out of YouTube is pretty low compared to now. Eventually, over time, because there was a blockage thanks to certain videos that I had to edit and were giving me issues with editing for a very long time, that I just recently finally was able to put together and finish. It just started to pile up over time, the amount of videos.
It looks the same as any Armu, if you ask me.
Different subtle. Sure is.
Really?
Pardon me.
And I started to notice my stream started to lag a lot.
Have you come from Companion's Cave, by any chance?
We've just come from the laboratory. But we were at
And
the
it's still
just before-
giving me issues now.
And was everyone there all right?
Because with, I'm also putting together another one of the series on the laptops.
That's a relief to hear.
Wrong.
From the laptop, I'm putting the,
But originally,
essentially on the
together.
Skyward Sword and all the, other
Left because they're
older videos. I'm putting the whole entire thing that I do at the beginning, the viewer discretion is advised thing that I do.
Friction.
But my editor is so annoying because it only allows, like,
Trivial. The companions tried all
me to have a certain amount of,
None of the
gigabytes
succeeded.
can be used.
This way.
So I have to chop it up. And
And
it's
told them to just give up.
and that's
a
when it
problem.
happened.
Yeah. They shouted, if you rust rats hadn't betrayed us, we wouldn't have lost our brethren and our
I mean, I guess I could try and throw it out there without it, but
And then
I don't want to risk it.
didn't look back.
They shouldn't have forgotten that we all lost
Especially with YouTube, you know, like,
family and homes.
They're soldiers, man. In the war, they put everything on the line for their country. And so
but nevertheless,
When their country was taken from them, the extent of their anger and resentment was fully understandable.
video creation is hard? Exactly.
still, we who stayed behind don't bear them any grudges. They protected us all, for a long time, regardless of race. And bear in mind, in the end, they didn't cast the Machina out. They left the safe.
It's a lot harder than I thought it would be.
That's why we pledged.
Like, I used to use,
Chose to return.
what was it called? It's like
Welcome them
Adobe
back and meet them with a smile.
Premiere Pro, I think. Yeah, Premiere Pro.
To make
For all my videos. And then once I started putting some into there, I noticed, oh,
By the way, we have heard that
why did you shrink my video to the point where
Ransom. Yes, he lives over there.
the viewer can't really see it on YouTube? It's smaller than the YouTube screen was. I was like, what the hell?
very
And that's what was keeping Strikers from being finished for so long. Persona 5 Strikers was,
To give up their
it shrunk it down to the point where
right.
the actual screen was like black, and then you had like the little window inside of the black, which was
All right.
ugh,
See him straight away.
Yes.
looked gross, and I was like, that's disgusting. And I was like, after that, I was like, yeah, I'm not using this for this. Are you kidding me? Oh, so you want to talk to one of them? Really? Fine, Kino. Hey, hello. Oh, friend is shy too? I don't must be shy like Kino. You have the same smell as Kino, so it's matters of fact. Yeah, I kind of get nervous easily, but it's no fun playing on my own. Meh. Then what if Kino found friend to play with? Really, I'd love that. Well, there's one person. I saw Celine looking out at the Capitol once. She looked awfully lonely. But yeah, you're not wrong. Video creation is harder than I thought it would be. Definitely harder than I thought it would be. Oh my god. What is with these quests where they ask a very rough start doing videos? Yeah. Yeah. It's been very rough. I mean, it was fine at first. It was just when I started getting to these kinds of videos where I started having to actually, like, edit and shit. Like, that's where it started becoming a problem, and I was like, I didn't even want to really edit anything together because, you know, I just wanted to keep the streams as is, but as time went on, I was like,
Yeah, that's me. How do you know my
okay, well, I have to deal with this, possibly, when,
Fellow researcher.
Oh, I see. Teelan's
when it comes to the algorithm.
Tyrell still get
So let me try and, edit this down a little bit, or,
Give him a good scolding earlier.
yeah.
went to Alchemoth again, did he? I did warn him not to be reckless. But when it comes to his research, that boy has tunnel vision. To be honest, so does Tyrell.
Does she come here much as well?
No, hardly ever. She's even more focused on the work than Teelan. I couldn't begin to guess why she's so driven.
It must be about her mother after all.
Radzum, we have questions.
I mean, good news is that I have other series that I can upload in the meantime while I try to put Skyward Sword together. Like, I have Horizon somewhere in there. I got Strangers of Paradise.
I see. That's why you're so curious.
We need more to go on. What can you tell us?
Because of the Telethia's ether field, the Fog King and his fog beasts seem, well, unable to escape Alchemoth.
Ether field.
Yeah,
There's an ether field?
the means by which Telethia eliminate any excess ether that they absorb. Now, the Fog King and his beasts happen to give off an awful lot of ether.
I see. So all Telethia in the vicinity flock there to feed on the ether, and as a result, keep the threat contained.
Oh, this hot noggin of Kino. It get worse if not shut up.
But my ether. It works
But yeah.
for beasts, but not the Fog King.
Nevertheless, I will
It
get
didn't
whatever
seem to
tools
be
are
their
necessary in order to,
Shulk, Melia,
in order to at least...
and head to Teelan's lab. Borrow his Telethia research notes for me.
Sure, we can do that for you.
There's something I'd like to look up about the Telethia's ether field.
Understood.
On another note, we heard that you spoke out against the companions.
I don't know.
An opinion, yes. I can understand.
In order to at least get all the videos out.
Their ancestral home was right there. However, I couldn't abide watching them throw away more lives for nothing.
Nothing. Sounds quite stark.
At first, there were hundreds of us living here. But now, well, you've seen for yourselves.
And all because of the Fog King.
Yeah. So I think you can see why I said what I said. If we end up extinct, we'll have won nothing.
Well spoken. But I'm sure the companions would find those words hard to swallow. I'm sorry. Your people
are no more free to go home than we are.
Yeah, that's, I guess, true.
To apologize, Melia. In truth, it's not costing me any sleep. They seem to be catching on too. After all, they've stayed put since then.
When you put it like that.
I have completely and utterly lost track of what the hell's going on with the story right now. Sorry, I've talked too much about this for too long.
Knowing what became of their homes, and with no means of return.
No, I'm kidding. I've got some idea.
His people lost their homes too.
Yes, but they're feeling desperate, and it's making them unreasonable.
It too sad.
We were like that too once, weren't we?
Oh yeah, we definitely were.
We were.
That true?
But we learned, eventually. All because we wanted to protect the world. And we made that dream a reality. We brought down Zanza.
Overcoming our prejudice gave us strength and unity, because we shared a goal.
Ratsum's folk, the companions, and us as well. We all share the same goal.
Defeating the Fog King and returning home.
Sounds like job for Hero Blanquino. Just let Nene at him.
Thank you.
All right.
Everyone.
Mama, what that thing?
Oh no, isn't it another beam? Oh, that's that looks worse.
It's like the one we saw in Alchemoth, but much, much larger.
Yeah, it got bigger. That ain't good.
Shulk, let's see if we can get closer.
Yeah.
Come and see. Come and see.
I guess I have to keep Kino in the party like this if I want. Yeah, there we go.
Are you that? All right.
What did I see on the way to Grandel? Which, yeah, I mean, like, we got Skyward Sword, new Pokemon Snap, trying to think of those other ones that I've done. SMT 3 and 4, this, of course, Strangers of Paradise, Horizon. What else was there? My brain can't remember them all. Shit.
Problem?
Come and see.
Oh yeah, the whole entirety of Endwalker in 6.1. What else was there? I can't remember. I mean, obviously I have everything backlogged this time. I don't think I missed any. Oh, I guess Persona 4 Golden, but I don't even know if I want to upload those. A lot of interesting videos to expect. Good luck. Yeah. Yeah, that's all just the YouTube channel, really. I might just redo Persona 4 Golden on this PC because yeah. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to redo Persona 4 Golden at some point. But yeah. Where'd they go? Ah, time of day change. There they are. Okay, I guess it wasn't for me, whatever that was. Okay, well that's a better, yeah, that's just a better thing. Better staff. Luckily, most of those I won't have to edit too much. It's only really like Skyward Sword and new Pokemon Snap that I think that I'll really have to edit. And I guess kind of what do you call it? Endwalker to an extent. Come on. There we go. Haha, toppled. How come I keep on messing with this guy? Oh yeah, that's right, he's like level 72. I forgot. Complete. Oh god, he triggered them all. God damn it. Oh my god, he even triggered the ones over here. What? And now I'm stuck here. That's just fantastic game. I am way too damn behind on levels to be fighting these things. And then we got all this from these leg skeeters. Which actually, that's a good thing that they finally gave me an enemy that I can actually kill right now. And I don't usually talk about that kind of stuff, really. You know, it's just, you just... Munich just brought up, you know, all that shit. And, it just reminded me, oh yeah.
Why don't I cuddle with you both?
You know, I don't usually talk about that stuff unless if it starts, like, unless if I'm not doing it for weeks on end, you know? Eat it. I'm still wondering how the hell I'm supposed to get up there. The only reason why I'm doing these side quests, guys, just so you know, is just to keep my level up. So that way, you know. It doesn't affect things too much in the long run. Ow. Okay, yeah, that didn't work. Rip. Oh. Wait, this is... Okay, fine.
What is happening over there?
Oh, shit. I've seen those enemies before.
Miss Melly, look ahead!
The fog.
Fog beasts?
Here they come!
No time for deliberations. Let's go, Shulk.
Got it!
Hope you like the knockdown. Yeah, I literally just saw these a few minutes ago while we were inside of Alchemoth.
And not come back!
Shulk. The fog beasts were meant to be confined within Alchemoth.
I don't think that's where those ones came from.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it looks like they're possessed or something.
The rift made normal monsters transform into fog beasts.
Oh no, Grandel!
Ah,
What is matter?
the armor.
What about Grandel?
Into fog beasts.
Meh, no one to picture that! Must hurry to rescue!
That's another hoverstone done. Yes! Caught my fall with that. Haha. Oh. That's a completely different... Okay. Ooh, was this always here? Why can I not? There we go. Yeah, I want to get up there somehow. But I don't know how. Wait a minute, there's a bridge-like thing over here. Maybe that's the way. Yeah, this up here, okay. Ah, just straight up just leads up there. We could use this to hopefully... This is gonna be...
Your instinct was right, Melia.
Yes, although the rift's influence is spreading far too quickly.
Yeah, but why though? Why did the rift appear and why is it starting to spread?
Miss Melia, these armors, it was so sudden.
You can explain later. Let us do the fighting here. You should seek refuge.
Right you are.
I love how he got their attention that way.
Stop those armors.
Yeah.
Better.
And it's hilarious. That was the funniest thing I've heard out of a Nopon yet. Which is kind of sad, but...
Thank you for that.
Was everyone all right?
Yeah. No major injuries to speak of. All thanks to you, of course.
Well, that's good at least.
Right or super as reward. Real hero plan never has compensation. Or it said us.
Shug, was it the rift's expanding influence that's responsible for our armor's transformation?
Looks like it. We saw it happen before, too. Regular monsters turned into fog beasts, just like that.
That suggests more fog beasts will appear if the rift continues to spread its vileness. Consider, with the size it was before, the rift's effect was limited to the area within it.
Now it's larger, so it's gonna...
One moment. In that case, if the rift keeps growing larger,
All monsters everywhere could be changed by the fog.
we must find a way to fight back.
We'll need those research notes for that. Let's head for the lab.
Right.
Exactly. I just keep on getting more and more different side quests today, huh? Alright, now I need just 2 more of those. 1 more of these, 2 more of these, and 1 more of those. Oh yeah, and then 1 more flower and strange thing in Alchemoth. And this should get us something new.
Hi there.
Here are your ingredients, ma'am. And now all these fields have suddenly different items in them. That's a new one. Alright, there we go. That's all the vegetables. Now we just need 1 more strange, 1 more part, and 2 more animals. Thank you for the lurk, Skyra. How's it going? Alright, here's going to be the last Dawn Smile. And now that. Same strategy, but it seems to work every single time, so who gives a damn? Alright, let's make sure that we get some major damage in. Whoopee! Oh, I was gonna hit him with that. Oh, I missed. Almost to level 69. Yes! I survived. Somehow. Oh, there's another one over here. I wonder what's going to happen, how much damage this thing is going to do whenever I unlock them all. I can imagine it's going to be a fuck ton of damage. I'm guessing this is a place, alright. And now I've got to somehow make my way all the way back up there. That's going to be great. Alright. Now I gotta make our way past these guys again. Or not. Never mind. It's funny because we're so high up. And I don't think that we would be able to make a jump like that. What now? This guy. Is what I like to call the epitome of I just hate you so much that I'm not even going to bother. Because he's annoying. He's annoying to get to, and he's annoying to deal with. At the same time, it's important to get him on the team.
This isn't going well.
It's just a scratch. Even a very big scratch.
Oh my god. And I'm dead. Great. And they're all fucking... Oh my god, just die already. I didn't mean me. This motherfucker. You know what's funny? I'm almost the same level as them, and them just ganging up on me like that with so many of them is so ridiculous that it just kills me. And they wanted me to take this route. Why? The fuck is wrong with them? This would have been worse. Get the fuck out of the way. Fucking shank you for this shit. Of course they did. Fucking course they did. They can never help themselves to just make a regular enemy that I could just fight on its own. No, you gotta pack like 5 dozen of them around the same area, because that makes good gameplay. That really does, you know? Fucking hell, man. Because people clearly want to see like 5 dozen of the same enemy in the same place all at once trying to slaughter you. Yes, that's what people need. Is being overwhelmed to death. Because that's gonna bring some sense of accomplishment, right? Taking down 5 dozen randomly placed enemies that have just been thrown together onto a fucking screen. I don't even really hate difficult games. It's just like, there's a difference between trying to be difficult and trying to, like, understand where your player's limits are and not try to break them in 2 seconds. Hey! And 2 and 3. It's funny how I started off on only the second try. Extra chance. Aw, I missed. But that was pretty cool. So there's like a different animation for each of them, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Gotta be careful here. Oh shit. That's really not good. Oh, thank God we beat them this time. Yo, Hyper Kirby, how are you doing today? I'm doing good, how are you? Ah, I missed the last one. Again. I'm doing good as well. Just currently eating dinner while watching your stream and reminiscing a bit about late 90s, early 2000s popular culture. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you mentioned that kind of shit before. Yeah, I remember that. You mentioned that. Oh, well, that's odd. What's the matter, Shulk? The kid is missing. I could have sworn I saw one right here. Hmm. At night with clear weather. Yeah. Alright, let's try this one out. In some ways, I missed the 6th generation of gaming. Sixth generation. Remind me which one that was? Is that the Wii era?
Has something happened? Miss Manny! Why the spying? It's unlike the bright, bubbly Kino I know.
What? Kino not allowed?
Like, I don't keep track of the numbers, so...
I see. And I hope you'll forgive me. So something worrying you?
Actually, yeah, no.
Discuss with me?
Doubt it can help. But maybe Miss Manny have some advice.
Oh, very well. In that case, I
Yeah, what's the advice you want?
Follow Miss Melly and show calls Scoppy like to convoys.
Yes, quite.
But at start, Kino never think Kino come to such very far away place. Why, when Kino leaves,
Yeah, I think that was the Wii generation, right? Or was it?
Kino come back now, there's sure to be heck to pay. Mama Pun angry, wants to look like chew toy. Just thought of remember makes Moog go plums.
Did Oka really have such force of character? But don't fret. It's only because she worries about you. That intensity is nothing but a sign that
That's even farther than I thought. GameCube days?
Yes. I'd say she only scolds you because she cares.
Mama Pun get angry because love. Kino not really understand.
Look at it this way.
What is it that you miss about it?
You are her beloved son. If you were hurt, Oka would be sad, would she not? Therefore, when she scolds you, it's to try and ensure that you don't put yourself in harm's way. So, do not think it cruelty.
Kino no. Everything resolved. If you miss Melly, just ask Mama Pun to tone down harsh when angry at Kino. You do that. Even Mama Pun may become bit gentle upon.
No, that I cannot do.
Mama, why not?
You really need me to explain. Isn't it the mark of a hero pon to take responsibility for their own actions? And I believe Ricky did, to an extent. If you wanted to come with us, you should have asked Ricky and Oka's permission to begin with. Don't you think that's what a hero pon ought to do?
I guess, yeah, she's got a point.
As you go through life, similar situations may reoccur. If they do, and if you act the way you did this time, nobody will acknowledge you as a true hero pon.
Miss Melly's so stern. Kino admit defeat. Sneaking onto boat was naughty behavior.
But yeah, what was it that you missed about those eras? Because,
You have done wrong. You must reflect on it and rectify it as
like, I can barely remember those eras to begin with.
you may not get another.
Kino got it, Miss Melly. From now, Kino
Because, like, back then I was mainly...
Sneaky Skulky again.
The big thing that I had was the Game Boy Advance and the DS.
After all, what you did wrong was to cause Oka undue concern.
Like, it wasn't long till the Wii came out and the GameCube kind of
And next time, simply do better.
got fizzled out, so...
That will let you
At least for me.
as a mighty hero.
Understood. Kino promised.
I didn't own many games on the system, so...
Wonder if he really understood.
I just missed the thrill and excitement of when the PS2 was the hottest thing. I remember how exciting it was at the fact that the PS2 could play DVDs. It's just one of those nostalgia things, huh? Yeah, I get it. Like, I had GameCube games, but they weren't like... And the only reason why I say GameCube and while you're talking about PS2 is because I never experienced the PlayStation 2. When video games were more fun and not just a big corporation where we have DLCs and microtransactions in games. Microtransactions in games have been around for a while. I think people kind of forget that DLCs and microtransactions have just been around for a while. It's just they haven't been as prevalent as they are now. Like, I believe I've heard that, like, one of the Elder Scrolls games had it so that way you had to pay money in order to get an extra horse in that game. I can't remember which one it was that they said that was, but, one of them, you had to do that. And microtransactions, I always just ignore them. I had a GameCube, PS2, and Game Boy back then. And I don't hate DLC either. Like, I actually enjoy a lot of DLCs. I think the issue with DLC now is how they use it. In other words, like, for example, let's take, for instance, I guess we'll take a series that definitely deserves the criticism. Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed, what did they do? Oh yeah. They started this thing where they would put these pre-order, and I'm sure you're familiar with this, the pre-order DLCs. Where they would just take a side mission that really wasn't that big of a deal, that honestly could have just stayed in the game and it wouldn't have done anything to it, and made it a pre-order DLC. That felt stupid. It did. It felt very dumb and stupid. Like, you didn't need to do that. And you could tell that they were just doing it so that way they could get people to pre-order the game early. Like, that I'm against. Same thing with ripping a whole entire story out of the game and shoving it into DLC later on. I don't like that idea. But if you're talking about later on a game that's really good, that a developer wants to keep adding to, something like, for example, what they did with the Breath of the Wild DLC, where they added to it after the fact, that I'm okay with. I remember how much hype the old AC games were with each CGI trailer that was shown. Yeah, I wasn't around for that era, really. Unfortunately, by the time I got into Assassin's Creed, I think this will help you understand. I was essentially like growing up, I was a Nintendo guy. So I was kind of stuck for a very long time playing a lot of series that either nobody else was playing, and I wasn't aware of any of the other series that were out there. It wasn't until the Wii U started getting these third-party modern games out there that I started to notice things like Assassin's Creed. I was like, ooh, here's an interesting thing. The game... Now, AC is just a soulless cash grab that just sells on name brand alone. You can hardly even call it Assassin's Creed anymore. That we can both agree on. Hell, you can't even really say that it's based on the name anymore because nobody's an assassin in those games anymore. Nobody is. Newest game? He's not an assassin. He doesn't even become an assassin at the end. At least in your opinion? I mean, I felt like Origins was the last one to really have any passion put into it. Odyssey was like, we don't even know what Assassin's Creed is, but we're going to try and make one anyways. The game... And then Valhalla was, let's try and go back to what we were, but let's also stay in what we are right now. And I'm like, either go back or don't. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh my god. I'm so sick of this area. I stopped with AC4 Black Flag, which was the last truly good AC game. I disagree with that. Origins, in my opinion, was the last truly good AC game. Odyssey was the first garbage one, and then Valhalla just continued the trend, and I was just like, but it tried. It was like it couldn't decide what it was. Syndicate was okay. It was just okay. And Unity was pretty good, and so was Rogue. Like, all of those added to the same narrative that all of the Assassin's Creeds came out with. It was just simply Odyssey that kind of, like, twisted my arm, and I was only like, okay, you know what? I'll trust the next team that's doing it because they did Origins. But after that, I'm done. And then I learned quickly after that, oh, wait a minute, I can't even trust them anymore. And it's not a good sign, by the way, for your franchise when all of the people that used to make it are now gone. I'm just saying.
This isn't going well.
Someone need help?
This isn't going well.
Might be something to that.
Kino good at improvising.
Now, if I can get past this... God damn it! After I finish dinner, I'm going to play some more of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm currently on Chapter 6. That's nice.
This isn't going well.
But yeah, I mean, it's... The gaming industry has always had... Like, I think people... have forgotten that, like, the gaming industry has always had this kind of... has always been corporate in a way. It's just that it wasn't, you know, as blatant as it is now. Alright, that's another no pawn to the team. It's more corporate than it was in the past. I am going to have to disagree with you on that one. I just think it's like I said, I think it's becoming more apparent. I think it was always there. Like, even when I hear some of the choices that it's all about popular trends than just trying to make a complete fun game. Yes and no. Like, if you want to name a company that I can absolutely guarantee you is everything that you're talking about, it's the company that makes Assassin's Creed, and that's Ubisoft. Ubisoft is completely and utterly, like, no passion, nothing left in it. It's just soulless game after game after game of just the same shit, and it's like, the newest modern game that truly has the fun passion is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Well, that and Elden Ring? I mean, even Elden Ring, when I think about it, it's like... I mean, I haven't had much experience in the Souls genre. So... I can't really speak too much on it. But I can tell you this much. Being beaten to a pulp by a boss for hours on ends, that doesn't sound fun to me. I mean, sure, there are games where I do enjoy that kind of thing. Like, for example, Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts and the way that they do their intricate bosses and having to figure out their patterns. But that's because, you know, that those are usually secret bosses and aren't the entire game for the most part. And keep in mind, I'm saying this based on my knowledge of what Elden Ring is, not what I've played. I haven't played it myself, but... And I will acknowledge, like, everything that I've seen of it, it looks fun. I think what could become a problem is shoving genres into different genres in order to you know, how do I put it? The open world game space, for example. It used to be a great idea at first. But over time, you start to notice a trend where you have these linear games starting to go into this genre, and you're like, or you're starting to see an overabundance of it. And it gets to the point where it's like, okay, it's the same thing as every other game that I just played. It's like, and keep in mind, I'm not shitting on games like Elden Ring at all, or open world games in general, because I do enjoy a lot of them. But I look at some of these series that start going into open worlds, and I'm like for example, Sonic, and I'm like, really? Like, do I need
Yes?
to talk about why that's a bad idea? I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. I mean, sure, there were elements, from what I know, in previous Sonic games, like Sonic Adventure 1, of open world stuff, but I don't think they were that to that extent.
Villain, what do you want?
You stand in the way of a new age dawning.
Sis, I'm scared.
It's all right. I'll protect you, and I'll work, I swear.
But in that way,
The widening rift in the sky. It's proof definite the world abhors you.
Spare me your ravings.
and I still say this to this day, Nintendo still feels like they're putting out games that are fun. And I can't really think of another company that still does that, that just put out games to be fun. And nothing more than that. They don't always succeed, but they try to be fun.
Gelgar, what is this treachery?
As you can see, I am sweeping away some pebbles. Their research is blasphemy against the commingled blood.
Don't you comprehend the import of what you're interrupting? The very future of our race hinges on their work.
You think this is the future? This reactionary struggle to revive what is long buried? The future of the High Entia is us. We are what the race ought to become. We are the true face of the High Entia.
Oh shit, come on, man.
For our ancestors, we would never even have drawn breath.
Ancestors? I recognize them not. You, Lady Melia, are our progenitor. You were our beginning, and you will be our future.
Senseless drivel. If you would interfere with this research for the sake of spouting your nonsense, you do not deserve my mercy.
Melia,
Why won't you understand? Why won't you accept that we are the ones destined to lead?
You will not so easily refute our history.
So be it. I reject you. I will take the mantle and become father of our kin.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I will take dominion over all, and the world will be set to us. Nary a scratch. No, they will laugh. Your blood got what they deserve. Nary a scratch.
Yeah, I hope I got that across, because it's like, I feel like lots of people, at least in my opinion, don't really get what being fun is supposed to mean. Like, if being fun meant that it had to be as taxing as a Kingdom Hearts game every single time, I would not be playing video games. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good on this fight. But yeah, if a video game was literally just me getting
Gone from my sight.
yeah, if every game was like Kingdom Hearts, I would not be happy with that either.
The crown is mine now.
And if every boss in a video game was exactly like a Kingdom Hearts secret boss, I would throw up. And I would stop playing games.
Are you okay, Dylan?
Telethia, here! Damn!
Haha. How fitting.
She's okay. She's alright.
But I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from with that.
I'm sorry. I couldn't save the future.
Melia!
Miss Melia! Kino, you did it! Applause.
Where?
There we go.
We're in Ratsum's house. The lab went up in flames, so we carried you here.
The lab. I'm sorry, T.
Will I be getting Xenoblade Chronicles 3?
Failed you.
Well, I'd have to play 2 first, but yes.
Fool! What possessed you to do that? What happened to safeguarding the future of the High Entia? And bringing our brethren back home? Were those just words to you? You should think long and hard about what the death of a leader would mean for us.
Come on, Big Sis. That's enough.
Don't defend her. This idiot child.
I had to
What?
protect it at all cost. The research.
How can you be so fixated on that?
Our salvation lies therein. I believe it now.
Melia!
And yet, ultimately it was for naught. I caused trouble for everyone. And I couldn't even save the documents.
So you haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 yet? Yeah. Yeah.
Friends hadn't come when you did. There might not have been anything left of the research to continue with. And also,
I mean, even before I get to 2,
What's this?
it's the book you carried out of
I
the
did
fire.
promise that I would get done with, or I would start and try and finish Horizon Forbidden West first.
Yeah.
Because,
Started my research.
originally I did a poll
If we have
a little
this,
while ago
me and Tyrone
asking
can
whether or
carry on
not
with
people
our work.
wanted this, and then
Sis,
Horizon, then whichever one I didn't do first, I would do the other one next.
We can study
So,
together until we make some headway.
Yeah, obviously this one won, so...
thank you.
So I won't be playing it day 1, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, but,
Tyrea.
You've only
playing through the game.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, which one?
What that for?
Forbidden West or 2?
For sweet dreams.
Because I already know that you're playing through 2. That was actually pretty good comedic timing because I thought it was over.
This might just be what we need to defeat the Fog King.
Yeah.
Feeling better?
Yes. Much better now.
What a relief.
Miss Molly, good as new. Kino said
You mean
say
Xenoblade Chronicles 2? Okay, yeah.
Jackie, please.
Yeah, I already knew that.
I'm sorry I worried you. And I abused your hospitality. Please forgive me.
No. You saved this place and we owe you. Big time. This was the least I could do.
I will not stop now.
What about Xenoblade Chronicles X?
I appreciate
My
it.
Wii U is,
Don't go running yourself ragged for us.
how do I put it? It's unplugged. Let's put it that way. And I don't know if I have a capture card that can actually record that shit right now.
The likes of us aren't exactly trained for
Would I play it?
so really any help is welcome.
I mean, I know that lots of people have wanted it here on the Switch. Because I've heard that it has good gameplay. That's what I've heard.
You're right. I feel sorry for any beasts that wander into
Dead?
Rhea's path.
No, I mean, I unplugged it.
By
It's
the way,
not dead, but,
Did I hear you mention something about defeating the Fog King?
All thanks to our friend's research.
Is that so?
Quite.
A sterling achievement, Teelan.
Just an accident.
Still, even so, your devotion to your mother may well have saved our future. All right. What do we have to do? How do we defeat the Fog King?
We found ether attacks effective against fog beasts, but not against the Fog King. That's because the ether's concentration was too low.
Concentration.
oh.
Pipe down when adults talking, dum-dum. But Kino's so bored.
The whole thing got me wondering, why did fog beasts appear when the rift got wider? I think the intensity of the rift's rays exceeded the density of the Teletia's ether field.
None of that makes any sense to me. How is the density connected to the Fog King?
If we could put up an ether field denser than the Teletia...
So yeah, that's currently where I stand with X.
How does one put up an ether field? Secondly, where does one obtain such highly concentrated...
Plus, from what I understand and have been told, all the info that I need to really know for 3 is 1 and 2. And they're
Just a matter of gathering up
and 2's
high
DLC.
purity ether crystals, except
That's about it.
Except what?
Those kinds of ether crystals are extremely rare. I'm not sure where I'd even start looking. There might be none at all around here.
Oh, cheer up, all of you. It is not a foregone conclusion. And in any scenario, if we cannot defeat the Fog King without them, we will have to keep looking until we find them.
True enough.
Good. Then let us start by asking around.
Hey!
The search for high ether. There's really only 12 of these damn things.
What's up?
But now I think about it, I might actually have a rough idea about where to find one. I hope it's what you're looking for. Blast. You know what? I can't recall. It was a long time ago. so my memory's a little hazy. Sorry, your best bet might be asking a fellow squadsman of mine. He's on the ramparts and wants to know, and is bound to know more. Here's some wristbands or whatever. I can't even really tell the difference between these, to be honest. That's cute. But yeah, no, it's not dead. It's just...
Welcome.
Okay. Are you that?
I feel like the Wii U was a good console overall. I think it's just the marketing that killed it. That made it a failure. It was the way that they marketed it. I mean, I understood what it was. Lots of people didn't, though. Unless if there's like some big twist in Xenoblade 3 where they decide to throw in stuff about X, I honestly doubt that they would do that, but... No, especially if they wanted to re-release X beforehand. If it was important to 3, I think they would have re-released it. I'm just saying. Like, usually gaming companies have that idea in mind where they're like, hey, you want to know the story of all this? You make sure that you play this. We do not accept bots here, sir. Especially those kinds of bots. Now, how do I get on top of that damn thing? How was it telling me, finally? I got interested myself and even tried searching around Nerthus necropolis, but couldn't find anything. From what Sarja told me, there's a good chance it's inside of a cave, so that's why I thought it was a good place to start. If it really isn't a cave and it's not there, then I'm stumped. Still, that doesn't mean much. There's other places to check, but I do think that we're talking about the same thing here. I expect you'll find Sarja at Hero's Rest down at the Hall of... whatever that is. Ooh, somewhere new to explore. Great. Oh shit, I guess we'll do this last thing and then we'll end things for today. Note to self, see what I can do about anything equals big sad. How are you doing, Skyro? I'm good now that I have my... Oh. Who's Bartholomew? Yes, the guard at the ramparts told you, didn't he? He and my late friend were on good terms. Naturally, I had to regale the man with tales of my friend's escapades. I believe the one that may be of particular interest to you is the time this friend, a high-entia man, discovered a crystal. He was a real go-getter, that man. The dude on the bridge you were talking to. Ah, okay. Always traipsing around, exploring from the day he set foot on the shoulder. He would tell me all sorts of stories from his adventures to entertain little old me. I remember it like yesterday. The sky was brilliant, birds were singing. I'd come to pay my respects at the graveyard like any other day, and then along he came with the biggest smile on his face and took out an object wrapped in cloth. Said he'd found a strange crystal alongside an ether deposit, and what a light it gave off. The cloth it was wrapped in wasn't enough to stop it shining through. I was so a sight to behold. The core was translucent, yet it gave off a pale glow, warm yet somehow ice cold. It was like being bathed in turquoise sunlight. Thank you, Sarja. Okay. Oh, okay. If we're just reporting back, then I'm fine with going back then. Really quick to do that.
Who, me?
It seems we owe Miss Sarja and her friend a debt of gratitude for the valuable information they provided us. It's just my conjecture, but the crystal may have been highly responsive to heat and sublimated when exposed to sunlight. It's fascinating, isn't it? I have to say its properties are quite unusual. And I agree with Sarja. I think that it would be found in a cave, like she said. So the soldier said he'd already searched Nerthus necropolis, huh? Alright, let's think of other options then. If you follow Feem Lane, which breaks off from Thul's Way towards the northwest, you'll reach the Forbidden Hushlands. It's a dangerous place, though, so it hasn't been mapped out very thoroughly. Alright then. unfortunately, that's where I'm going to have to end today's episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already and you enjoyed what you saw here today, feel free to leave a follow here on Twitch, like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me over on Twitter to stay up to date for when I go live next. I'll see you guys next time. We're going to raid somebody really quick, and then we're going to head out for today. All right, let's see. Who is live? Well, I guess we got Frosty here. Alright, we're going to raid my boy Frosty, who's been on the channel before. He's a regular. Loves Xenoblade Chronicles even more than I do. Mainly because he's been playing it for longer. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more Xenoblade Chronicles. Future Connected. That's the name. Alright, take care.